Hey guys, so here is the review for your trig and rational test. So number one, the first four questions are going to deal with right triangles. So first step is to label your triangle. So remember, across from the right angle is going to be your hypotenuse. The side across from your theta is opposite, and the leftover one is going to be adjacent. So before we go find what secant is, we have to go find our hypotenuse. So we're going to do the Pythagorean theorem. So here we go. I'm going to use this side over here. So be aware this time we're solving for c, so this will be 3 squared plus 4 squared equals c squared. Okay, so this will be 9 plus 16, which is 25. So the answer is 5. So my hypotenuse is 5. So remember, the reciprocal of secant is cosine. So if cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, then secant is going to be hypotenuse over adjacent. And my hypotenuse value is 5. And my adjacent value is 4. And that is your answer. Okay? So we're going to do the same thing here. Again, label, label, label. We need hypotenuse. 24 is my opposite. That means 7 is my adjacent. We're going to do the Pythagorean theorem again. So 24 squared plus 7 squared equals c squared. Okay, let me grab a calculator. So 24 squared is 576. 7 squared is 49. Okay, let's add them together. Then we get 625. Square root both sides, and we get 25. Okay. The reciprocal of cotangent is tangent. And tangent is opposite over adjacent. So that makes cotangent adjacent over opposite, which is 7 over 24. Okay. So far, so good? Okay. 3. Here we go. So we get a 3, a 5, and a theta. So again, label. So 5 is my opposite. 3 is my 5 is my hypotenuse. Wow. 3 is my opposite, and this value is adjacent. Now, if you look over here, we have it already. We do have a 3, 4, 5 triangle. What are we trying to find here? Tangent. So here, we want to be careful. We have our c value. We're finding one of the legs. So 3 squared plus b squared equals 5 squared. So I know this says a, and it doesn't matter if you find a squared or b squared. It really doesn't matter. The only thing that really matters is that 5. So we're going to get 9 plus b squared is 25. Subtract 9 over. So we get b squared equals 16, and take the square root, so b is 4. And tangent is just opposite over adjacent, so opposite is 3, adjacent is 4. Okay, and then the last right triangle problem. Okay, dokie. 12, theta, and 13. So again, label, hypotenuse, oops, I'm just going to put hypotenuse. This is going to be opposite, leftover is adjacent. And what I'm trying to find, cosecant. Okay, So again, hypotenuse is 13. So it doesn't matter which two of these numbers we use. So 12 squared plus b squared equals 13 squared. So 144 plus b squared equals 169. We're going to subtract 144 over. So we get b squared equals 25. Take the square root, so b equals 5. Okie dokie. So, cosecant is sine, and sine is opposite over hypotenuse. This is hypotenuse over opposite. I'm going to have to rewrite this over here. Oops. Cosecant is hypotenuse over opposite. So hypotenuse is 13 and opposite is 5. Okay, so remember here, key is to label the triangles and use SOHCAHTOA. I'll see you on the next problems.